Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Dom. This is Rockin' a Country. I look forward to doing these special little, they're beyond shout outs because there's a bit of heart behind what I do when I do these particular ones where I recognize other YouTubers, other reaction channels, and the personalities that are, I don't know, they just resonate with me. And as an older person, I'll be 60 this year, this November. I've seen a lot in this world and in this life, and the people that I think make this world such just a much better place. I like to recognize them, and this is like intelligence, personality, beauty in many cases. It's just, this is what I'm recognizing here. So this is the third one I've done where I'm recognizing some other reactors. And the first one, and she's relatively new. I think she's only been doing it for 6 or 8 months. But when I saw her first video or first reaction, I was captivated. And then because at first when you see someone's personality in the first 5 or 10 seconds, you're like, are they for real? And then by the 5th and 10th reaction I watched of hers, I was like, oh my gosh, the world needs people like this. This is what the world needs. It would be a great place. And her name is Rogueyce. Interesting spelling with the X instead of the O, but maybe that's purposeful, or maybe that's actually how she spells her name. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But just some people you look and you're like, they have it, they are it. And her voice, her intelligence, her insight, her passion. When you see her do reactions, I don't know if it was like a Chris Stapleton reaction. I mean, of course, she's emotional, but appropriately so and beautifully so, where you're like, my gosh. In my case, of course, I want to adopt them, but she's just fantastic. So if you go check out her channel, I'll put the links below to these folks' channels, but I don't know, just some people should be recognized for who they are. And Rogueyce is one of them. Her numbers are going to grow over time. They have to. I mean, just some people you look at. I mean, I've got almost 20,000 subs on the channel. And, it's going to, based on the music that I do, it's not going to be one, it's non-pop music. So it's not going to be huge. But I look at others and I'm like, all right, like Rogue, beautiful, smart, a voice that you could listen to forever and never get tired of it. It's like her speaking voice is sirenic. It's just beautiful. She's beautiful. The song she does, there's an eclectic mix, and she's in it, and she's so relatable. She's good on camera. Like, just some people, there's nothing offensive about her. Maybe that's what I should say, in addition to all the other things. But she's going to take over. She's going to have big numbers if that's what she wants down the road, just because of who she is. So that's a cool thing. Another one that I really like, and when I first saw her, I'm like, is she for real? Is this an act? And I'm talking about the first 15 or 20 seconds maybe. And then soon after, you just watch the next minute and you're like, oh no, this is who this person is. This isn't an act. And it's the charismatic voice. I don't even know what her name is. She's probably said it a bunch of times. I just never wrote it down. But her insight, she's a classically trained vocalist, but her insight and her expressions and her laugh and her gasps and the way she like looks away from the camera while she's laughing at like the Righteous Brothers. And when I say laughing, I mean at these beautiful things that these artists do that she's reacting to. Her reactions are just priceless. And she's beautiful too. So you look, but she's very educated. She can break down, I don't know, vibratos, or when someone is doing this or coming forward with that. I don't know. I listen and I'm amazed that people know this stuff, and she's one of them. But she's fantastic. Another one that I recognized in my first video is No Life Shaq. He's the king of the hill, and rightly so. He's just it. He's it. He's got 3 million subs. I started following him when he had like 300,000, which is like 15 times what I've got now after 3 years. And he just is it. He's funny. He's a good dude. Like, he's one of these people that I'd like to put in government, like in charge of race relations or in charge of whatever social just stuff, because the dude is just a good dude. Like, what you see is what you get, and what you get is a lot. So no life Shaq. I love the guy. He's just incredible. And I'm happy for his success. I think he did a video just like a month or two ago that he bought a house. He was able to buy a house. Whereas like a year or two ago, I think he did a video that he got fired for being like 1 minute late to, some job that nobody would even enjoy, but he was upset, of course, that he'd gotten fired, and then flash to the future. And because he's king of the hill, he gets to buy a house. I was like, yes. And then I really like her. She gets emotional on camera. I guess she's in Ireland. I don't know. Please don't get upset with me, Gitana, if you see this. But Kitana Adele, she's just her. She's a trip. She's different. She's sweet. I think her husband's behind the camera, and or significant other, but I think husband. It's just her reactions are very different and beautiful. And of course, I pay attention not just to the country music reactions. I like watching them do reactions to comedians, like when they do, react to Bill Burr or whomever. And, those are the ones I wanted to recognize. If these folks, I just think, wow, what if the world, or what if like people in media, like big media or in government, had these people in it? I think we'd get a whole lot more humanity introduced into our lives, because those would be the faces that we would see as part of our government officials. So not to be argumentative or create that, but this is how my brain works. So hope you enjoyed that. Go check out their channels. I'll put their links below. And they don't know I'm doing this. I never do this for that reason. I just get an idea. I run with it. Let the chips fall where they may. So we'll see where they go. Have a great day, guys. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country in our case. Have a great day.